Hey guys, welcome back to Knife Mania. Been a trip trying to get this knife. I haven't used it yet. Unfortunately, it's almost Memorial Day weekend. And yeah, let me tell you. I ordered this knife through Amazon. You know, whatever. No big deal. It came in. I'm sitting there. I finally opened the thing. And this is several hours after it's been delivered. I open it up. I'm looking. Sticker on the side of the box lined up. Open up the box. Open up the container inside the box, which also had the sticker that's stating it was the knife I ordered. Open the whole thing up, and it's the wrong knife. So anyway, someone slapped a sticker on the outside stating it was the knife that I ordered, but in reality, and we'll go through this once I show you the canister. The bottom of the canister is what actually houses the actual sticker of the actual blade that's in the container. So, someone might have... It just seems funny. It seems like someone tried to pull a fast one and it didn't get away with it. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, if you can't tell already, I love my Scandinavian knives. I love my Scandinavian Scandi grinds. Gabe, really? He's getting some water. It's really warm today. It was like 68, 70 degrees out. Anyway, and I had to work today, so anyway, a good Norwegian knife for years and years has been Healy or Heli or however you pronounce it. So I know I'm going to pronounce a lot of these names and whatnot wrong, but when I show you, it'll make sense. So anyway, this is how it arrived. Well, it comes in an Amazon box, obviously, but then you pull this out of the box. Now, yes, I unpackaged this one. I opened it up because I wanted to make sure I got the right damn knife. But anyway, it comes in a very nice cylinder. You know, a little bit of history on the back. Comes from Norway, made in Norway. Anyway, this sticker right here said it was my knife. Okay, this is getting back to the prior one. That is the right knife I ordered. Okay. Well, on the bottom, I got that upside down to you. Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. Right there. That sticker matches that sticker. Well, on the other cylinder, it didn't. This one matched. This one was the GT model. Turns out that's what I got. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the knife, okay? Now, I haven't used this yet. Believe me, I plan on using it. You can get them on Amazon right now for $169.99. But before I show you the knife, set that there. Let's see what all comes in the cylinder. Okay, you got your booklet. And it goes through, I read this briefly. Talking about the skillful workers, because these are all done by hand. Basically, these are a custom knife. It's just the way it is. Knives made to be used. Obviously, they're, you know, I don't have to go into that. It says we make honest knives. One could argue that everybody who works at Healy is also a member of the R&D department. We all live in the rugged Norwegian mountains, and I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's spelled F-J-O-R-D-S. If I had to guess, that would be like swamp area. And anyway, and we all actually use the knives that we make. none of us would accept a knife that does not work as intended, or a knife with some useless gimmick. To make a Healy knife, both the designers and the craftsmen need to understand and appreciate how the knife should work in real life. Which Healy's, they've been around since 1930, and I think it's 1930. It might say in here. Hold on. Maintenance, okay, yeah. Handle dry with a soft cloth with wet wax occasionally. Healy steel. Should say up to 45 different manual operations before it is finally inspected and approved. I know I read somewhere that they've been around from like 1930, okay? Let's go into steel. Now, they got the schematic here. I hope you guys can read that. Yeah, you guys can read that. So, technically, this is a Seimei steel. Seimei, Japanese for 3-layered. Okay, it's not Damascus. Softer steel's on the outside, and normally the spine. Harder steel on the inside, just like your katanas, if you will. But anyway, so they send you a booklet about all your how to take care of it, how to treat it, how to take care of your handle, because this is traditional Norwegian work knife. So there you go. And then it also comes with, I wouldn't call it a bandana, more like a handkerchief. A really rough handkerchief? I don't know, a nice little bonus, I guess. Whatever. Pretty cool. You know, I can even appreciate that. Use it for something. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I can use that. Like I said, I work today. I'm having a beer. Now, the thing that sold me most about this knife was it comes with a traditional Norwegian sheath. I'll pull the knife out of there. These sheaths, I actually love these sheaths. They're simple. They work. They just really work. You know, it's back stitched. You know, it's formed. And it's a good size leather, good thickness, good size belt loop. Now with the GT model, it was definitely a lot cheaper sheath. I'm sorry, but it was. The leather was so much thinner, everything else. I told the missus if I could afford it, I would have kept the other one and then just bought this one again, or paid for the other one and whatever to show you the differences. But it's a world of difference in the attention to detail and the craftsmanship you get between these knives. Those GT models, it was all but finished knife, and the sheath was so cheaply done. I really did not care for that sheath. The handle, even the missus could see all the imperfections, the grind marks and whatnot in the handle and everything else. It's just it just wasn't quite there. It wasn't on par with what you would expect from a company like Healy. Alright. So here we go. This is, quite frankly, a very beautiful and very well finished knife. I can't see too many imperfections in the handle. And again, these are all done by hand. So, you know, for under $200, and you're getting basically a custom knife. Every single one's going to be a little bit different. I mean, it doesn't have the gouge marks in it. Right here, the thumb, where your index finger would go. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little bit off. But, I mean, it's polished nice. It's treated nice. And you can't feel it right or left-handed. You can't feel that difference in there. So the brass is polished up nice. other than dog hair I got on it. See the brass there? Polished up real nice. The blade, of course, it's got a beautiful mirror polish. Scandinavian ground. You can... Now, I read reports of this on YouTube, or I seen different YouTubers post it. I'm going to try to show you. Yeah, you can see that line right there. A lot of different YouTubers were trying to say that's a secondary bevel. It's not. It's where the different steels meet, just like with a Falkenhaven or a lot of your cold steel knives. It's just where the two different types of steels are forged together. It's all one bevel. Now, what I will say is the only complaint I can find about this, and again, these are all done by hand, is the edge isn't even. And I think, here, let's try it that way. Yeah, you can see it. It's just not quite even at all. So, what do you do? And the thing with this knife is it's only right there. It's only right, like, from here up where it's off. So what do? Do you send it back and yell and scream or whatever? You got to remember, these are done by hand. These are, you know, they're traditionally made working knives. And you're paying less than $200. So what I would suggest, and this is what I'm going to do, this is a fully functional knife. It's not going to give me any problems, even with that edge being off. I'll wait until it dulls, and then I'll simply sit there and take it to my stones and work it on my stones and even out that edge. Looking down it, I mean, it is even all the way up. Yeah, until right there on the radius. Right where this radius starts, going this way, that's where the bevel is off. So most of your feather sticking and stuff like that's going to be done through here on the flat part of your knife anyway. Flat part of the edge anyway. So that's not going to be a factor. If anything, that'll actually help the tip when you're starting to do your bow drills. The little pocket. Sitting there digging. However, it makes it a little bit more of a pain when you're trying to clean an animal, because when you go to when you go to slide up through the hide, that one edge, because that's where you normally use it, that one edge will cause your knife to want to kind of curve to one side. You're going to have to kind of fight it all the way up. But other than that, I can't find any real complaints about it. I don't think it's sharp enough to hit a striker. Oh, maybe it is. Huh? Can shave a little bit off my fingernail, so maybe it will work. But anyway, if you're going to get a Healy knife, go with one of these. I'm not even going to try to say the name. Sorry, guys. But one of these, rather than that GT model, I mean, the craftsmanship, at least between these two knives, was night and day. It really was. And to pay $150 or more, you expect the handle to be nice, you expect the polishing to be nice, you expect some things to be off a little bit, but that GT model was just, it was like, it wasn't finished. It's like they started on it and just said, okay, that's good enough, and you know. But this one looks like a finished knife. They made the one mistake on the grind. But again, for someone like me, that's an easy fix. It really is. and I don't see any reason in fixing it right now until the knife goes dull. Alright, let's check it out in the sheath, show you how it looks. Like I said, traditional Scandinavian sheath, very simple, very functional. This one's good, thicker leather. It's hard. I'd probably soften it up with some saddle soap or something, just so it doesn't crack on me. That's personal preference, really. But good snug fit. And here, 2 fingers right there. Good snug fit. That's mostly my fingers. There we go. No rattle. That's it moving across my calloused hands. No rattle, no nothing. I mean, what more could you want, right? So anyway, guys, I figured I'd bring this one to you. Just kind of a quick review, a quick observation, a quick story about what I went through with Amazon. Yeah, I will give Amazon props, though, as soon as we... Swear, wasn't it the very same day they issued a return?
Yeah.
So, the very same day that we let them know that, hey, you sent me the wrong knife, they corrected it. This came...
It came yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
This came yesterday. Last night, the original knife was supposed to be delivered last Wednesday. Didn't get delivered until Thursday or Friday. And then reissued the return the very next day. They told me that this was sent, and it was here yesterday, and it wasn't. Yeah, it was supposed to be here yesterday, and it was here yesterday. And already sent the other knife back. Otherwise, I should have held on to it so that I could show you them side by side. But you know, I'm an honest guy. You know, and they want that knife returned, so I had to send it back, right?
We still had time, though.
Yeah, we still had time, but I don't know. Maybe if someone I know has one, go over it. In fact, I can't remember who I was watching on YouTube, another YouTuber, but they got the GT model, and they were really unhappy with it. And when I got that GT model rather than this one, I could see why. So, alright guys, until next time, keep your knives sharp, keep your fingers out of the way, and enjoy the outdoors. Later.